Hello, my name is Mike Rivera. I'm sitting here with Stephanie Garcia, my aunt. The date is December 11, 2017, and we are recording this in their home. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Yourself?
Fine. So, what is your favorite childhood memory?
So, my favorite childhood memory is a food fight that we had at my house. My mom started the food fight with all of us kids. My mom was pretty notorious for food fights. And so one day we were in the kitchen. I do not remember how it started. I just know she threw some food at one of us. And from there it took off. Then I remember it escalated to buckets of water plus food. And so the house was a mess. But it was so much fun that actually I still remember it today.
That sounds very memorable. I like that. Do you remember your favorite childhood TV show?
Ooh, that's a good question. My favorite childhood TV show. Gosh, I didn't really watch a lot of TV. We were outside a lot. I guess like Full House was a show that I used to like. Punky Brewster. How young do you want me to go?
No,
Care Bears.
You're fine. So as a kid, what did you do for fun?
So what did I do for fun as a kid? Man, we did a lot of stuff. My brothers and my sister and I, and our cousins. We always hung out with our cousins, and so we would like bike ride. Then with my parents, we'd go camping. We did like my mom. We always did arts and crafts kind of stuff. Actually, we did a lot of stuff as a kid. I just never learned to swim. Maybe that was the only thing that.
Yeah. So, what do you do for a living?
So I'm a program manager at an organization, a nonprofit called the Chicago Minority Supplier Development Council. And we're an organization that works with business owners that are minorities, so African American, Hispanic, Native American, Asian, Indian, and Pacific. And we provide resources to them.
Do you have like a favorite memory in your job?
I think I have a favorite memory in my previous job.
Okay.
So I used to work for United Airlines as a flight attendant, and I think my favorite memory I would have to say was going to China.
Okay.
And I got to see the Great Wall of China, and I really liked history in school. So for me, that was like, oh my gosh, amazing, because I got to see something that I learned in history books in person.
So you traveled around the world.
Yep, yeah.
So you've been to different cities, and how's that like?
So I've been to different cities and countries. It was kind of cool. To be honest, when you travel a lot, it's true what people say, the world becomes a lot smaller. And you definitely understand people better. You realize that maybe things that you were used to, we take for granted because others don't have it, or sometimes we tend to think we may be the smartest, the best in everything, and then you get to another country and you're like, whoa, this is really crazy and cool, and way better than I thought I could ever, imagine.
Yeah, okay. So in your life, what do you think you're most proud of?
What I'm most proud of is that I went back to school. I went to college immediately after high school, but I didn't get good grades. I kind of really didn't think it was important, and I dropped out of college. And then later on, I went back. It took me 10 years while working full-time to finish my undergrad. And then 3 years ago, I decided to go further, and I went back at my master's. And I have to say I'm most proud of that because I'm the first one in my immediate family to go to college. And even though it wasn't easy for me because I had to pay it all by myself, I still did it. I pushed through, and there were a lot of times that I really wanted to quit, and I just cried because it was tough working and trying to figure out how to pay for school and no sleep. So I think just being able to get through that's...
So what would be a lesson you would like to share to others?
I think that when you're young, you think a lesson, well, I guess there's a couple lessons. One is that get to know people before you judge them. You know, get to really know them. You never know what someone is going through, and you never know what they can teach you. And then the other lesson is that if you really want something, work hard for it, even if it's tough. I don't think there's anything you can't do in this world if you really, really want to do it.
Okay. So to wrap this up, what is the happiest moment of your life?
Happiest moment of my life. There's a lot of happy moments. All right, so it's a silly happy moment. I don't know if it's the happiest, but it's one of them. Was when I was 16, I really wanted this job at an amusement park called Kittyland, because I used to go there as a kid, and I just loved that amusement park.
Yeah, I remember.
So when I was 16, I got a job. That was my first job, and I was so excited because I had a job. So one of my happiest,
First job.
but definitely not my happiest. I'm pretty blessed. I have a lot of happy moments though.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Titi, for your stories you shared today. I very much appreciate it. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
And have a